Okay, Puneet, we'll start it.
Hello everyone, I welcome you here again. So today we have Dr. Bhawna Malik with us. So welcome ma'am.
Well,
So
thank you. Hi, Puneet. Good afternoon.
hello ma'am. So ma'am is currently an assistant professor. So we want to start with your academic journey first ma'am. Please tell us.
Okay, sure. So basically, it all started with my realization that in order to be a very successful career as a researcher, I need a PhD degree. So actually, my journey started on a rather interesting note from the workplace to the Shiv Nadir University in Greater Noida, India. You might be knowing about this university. It's being sponsored by the HCL. So it's a very good university. If you'll see the profile of the professors there, you'll understand the level of the research they do. I was offered as an admission as a PhD candidate in the uh, mathematics under the supervision of Dr. Samit Bhattacharya. So my subject was applied mathematics, explicitly mathematical biology. So, and what happens, like, at the same time, I have to leave my family to study in in a completely different environment, which was not particularly funny because I have never been to a hostel. So I was in a dilemma whether should I join or not. I mean, so many questions in my mind. But then I left anyway because to get a PhD degree, I have to struggle. It's not it's not like sitting and you'll fetch a degree. You have to work very, very hard. And that has to be done in the lab only. So my journey started in 2017, August, 1st August. Yeah, it was, I do remember the date. It was the 1st August 2017 where my journey started. So it wasn't as if I had any choice. So I started with my journey. I met my professor. Actually, before being as a PhD student, I was a research assistant in the same department under the same professor. So I had the idea of working with him. So I mean, preferably I want to join him only. So it was pretty sure I have to join him. So I was a bit comfortable. So then, like, I got admission. Uh, After admission, I have to do 1 year of coursework. So this coursework is more broader in the sense, like, it's not about the particular subject you are studying. It's about the more subjects you are reading. You are reading the different subjects, and out of these subjects, what is suitable for you, you take that subject for the further studies. So I did my coursework. I passed my coursework. I had experienced so many presentations, like how to present yourself. I learned what is really mathematics all about. It's not cramming up. It's not about, it's written there. It's really learning by heart. My professor told me, why you write this? What is the absolute meaning of them? So it was like that. Yes, we had bit of, fights with the professor. It's not the fight. It's like discussions. No, sir. How? Why? So there's like, no, you don't know. Go. I mean, every time, like, there was one professor, I always end up crying after his class. Why he's not convinced with my ideas and proof. But yes, at the end of the day, I understood this was the only way I learned the maths. He wanted me to do it with myself, not by just cramming and seeing the internet, because internet is full of, so you'll just have to type and you'll get plenty of the things in front, plenty of the material. Why I mean, why you should do this search up? First, think for it from yourself. Try to resolve it. You will be facing the failures, and yes, that's the part, because failure is a part of the journey. It's not always you'll get the success in the first point. First, आपको एक ही step में success नहीं मिलेगी. If you'll get the success in the first step, just make sure, understand that this is not the success. Because गलत से ही सही के तरीके पे आप जाएंगे तो you learn what is the wrong, what was the point that was wrong. आप बता सकते हैं कि हाँ ये गलती थी, लेकिन आप एक ही गो में if you try to fetch the result, you have not learned anything. आपका result निकल आएगा. So all these things I learned from this journey, my professors, meeting different kinds of professors, talking with them. So my journey was really, really joyful and enjoyable.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So a lot of scholars, once they complete their PhD, they have two options. Either they go for corporate jobs, some go for academics, some go for postdoc. So do you want to share something about, ma'am, about your experience and what are the different opportunities and how to apply for those
Yeah.
opportunities?
Yeah. So after completing your PhD, or if you are in a verge of completing it, maybe you are done with it, you are writing your thesis. So there are three options open for you. The number one, as you told, postdoc. So you can start applying there for the postdoc. You can start, you had in your PhD, you have broader your connections with different kinds of professor, because you must have collaborated with different people's networks. Start talking with them. Have some different ideas. Just write down, pen down your ideas. What are the different, what you have done so far, and what is the extra thing you can add to them? You have to write it down. Ki, is research say different? What can I do? You have to, see this. You have to do research. Ki what is the right now need of an hour? Kis cheez pe maximum research ki ja rahi hai? So after finding this, you have to start writing to the people around, convincing them ki while they take up you in their labs. So this whole process you have to do. Once you have started writing your thesis, then the second is academic, that is the assistant professor job.
Yes.
So for the assistant professor in the government, basically you need the proper degree, because it doesn't need a candidate without a degree. So you will be able to apply once you get a degree. So then the third is the research. Yes. The third is basically you can join some R&D companies. Like, for example, in my work, public health or the mathematical biology, there are different companies they offer public health, like PHFI, Public Health Foundation of India, PATH, Bill and Melinda, IQY, WHO, BCG, RDI, and so on. So these are the company. You have to start searching about it. What is the role that best fits you? You have to see the job description. So R&D right now, for these companies, they are on the boom. You can apply the R&D process also and work there. So these are the three options available to you. And personally, I did join the postdoc. That was just for the 2 months, but due to personal reason, I have to quit that, because they want me to relocate, but due to personal reasons, I couldn't relocate. So I have quit that. Then I joined the academics. But right now, I am I am upskilling myself a bit more and want to join the R&D companies. So that is on my mind now.
Okay, that's wonderful, ma'am. That's wonderful. So a lot of scholars need to, network with other scholars, maybe other faculties inside their own campus or outside or abroad. So do you want to share something? What are the ways how somebody should be networking with other scholars?
Yeah. Dekho, one thing I tell you very frankly, you are into this journey, so frustration is a part of it. You will be frustrated every time, because supervisor wants you to be their peer. Yes sir, no sir, yes sir, every time you have to be available in the lab, whether it's Sunday, Saturday or not. They doesn't care. They want you to be there. Chahe aap baithe raho, kaam bhi na karo, but you are their, not slaves actually, but kind of slaves. You have to work under them. So you will be frustrated. You are already at that age where you have to fulfill so many other responsibilities of the work. So there are different responsibilities on your shoulder. So first of all, my one of the advice to everyone is, stop taking this thing. I mean, take this journey very joyful. Every journey teaches you everything. Try to, I mean, okay, you have to study. This is the part. This is what you have chosen yourself. But apart from that, go for some kind of, adopt some kind of hobby. Go for playing. Go for yoga, gym, whatever you like. Just to maintain a calmness in your mind. Just you, so that you'll be more productive. Because if you'll be a bookworm, you'll be not able to fetch anything good result. Take a nap, go for a play. It's 5 to 6 hours studies one day is enough. If you are consistent. So in frustration, don't be so much frustrated. Try to tackle the situation and have a good relationship with your PI, personal inspector. That means your guide, supervisor. Then try to have a very good friendly relation with the people, with your lab mates. I know at this age we do have a different mindset. We do not want what happens in the youngster when we were in MSc, tu mera dost, tu mera bhai, and all but now you are already married, you are at 30, different responsibility, you cannot go for all these things. But yes, go talk to them, ask their ideas, what they are doing, what you are doing, try to share, have a healthy conversation all around, because this is also the group where you need to work. You have to collaborate with them also every time. And
Yes.
your other lab members. Doesn't mean like if you are doing a maths and I'm in the applied maths, so I'll not talk with the people around the pure mathematics. No, pure mathematics needs applied mathematics, and applied mathematics too need the people of the pure mathematics. किसी proof में फंस जाओगे, कोई दोस्त नहीं आएगा. So, I mean, not be professional, right? If you don't want to be friendly, be professional. My idea is talk professionally. Don't get yourself into the gossip. इसका guide तो ऐसे करता है, इसने paper लिख दिया. No, this will not fetch you anything in your life. This will, I mean, you don't have to be toxic to the people. Be happy, be in your own world, try to make the network strong in and around your lab, your lab mates, your different fellows, people around. I mean, the friends who are already doing the PhD outside the campus, you can talk to them. Then your collaborators, they do help you in the postdoc and the different aspects. And secondly, you must attend the conferences. And the main reason, see, koi kisi ka kaam nahi janta. It's only you who knows the work better than everyone, right? Your task is to impart. In that 1 hour, you cannot impart everything to the people around. आप audience को satisfy नहीं कर सकते in that 1 hour. But what happens in the conference? People try to see, अच्छा ये तो इस पे काम कर रहा है. Let's collaborate with them, talk to them. So this talking, this collaboration, they happen after the conferences actually. You write down the mail, they reply back, and all. So you make a good network with the people around. So this networking is very important. It should be very healthy. It should be more of the work rather than your personal talks. So because at this age, you are very mature. You are at the stage where your future is at the stake. So don't get yourself into the false relationships. That is what I meant to. And definitely there is no substitute to the hard work and consistency.
Yes, absolutely. Well said, ma'am. Very well said. So a lot of scholars, these days they want to become an assistant professor. So what are the ways how to find the information, and usually what are the basic criteria which they look for a fresh PhD candidates?
Okay, basically right now in India, what I'll say, the government university, they look for a PhD. They have formed a point system. UGC have made the point system, like your PhD will hold some kinds of point. I think it's 10 points or something. Then your research papers, they also hold some kinds of points, two points for each research papers. And your MS, if you pass MSc with 80% or above, you'll be get some kind of scores. So they have a range. MSc have a range. Below 60%, you will get into some kind of extra marks. 70 to 80 some marks, and 80 above, you'll be into a very good range. So basically, this is a point system. And if you are above 75, they'll call you. So there are different students. So first of all, you have to pass this point system. Above 75, they'll call you. After that, you have to undergo the interview. Interview is a must. Then after interview, you will be whether called or not. That is different thing. But so far, what I have realized, no one, especially the government university, they doesn't take you after. They doesn't take you before your thesis, before your degree. But private university, you have a fair chance of getting selected there after your PhD thesis being submitted.
Okay. Very well said, ma'am. Thank you for this information. So is there anything else you want to share with all the viewers?
Just my last is work very hard and have fun. That is what I want to say.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your learning and experience with all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.